If you ever feel like nobody thinks like you, moves like you, or is as real as you, there's a reason for that. Stay tuned to the end because the last one is the most important one. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Film by Cam. We back with another video, man. We finna get straight into it like I always say. Number one, man, most people are performing. This is something that majority of the population has an issue with, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and it's just me telling y'all real to real, bro. You've probably been through your whole life wondering, damn, all these people aren't solid. All these people are not as real as me, and I promise you, I've been through those exact same things, y'all. I don't have a friend group. I don't hang with nobody. I probably have one friend that has stuck around, and even then we've had ups and downs. Most people are performing, y'all. That is just what it comes down to at the end. Most people act how they think that they're supposed to. People act how social media tells them to act. People act how TikTok tells them to act and Instagram tells them to act. That's the problem right there. That automatically, how could you ever say you a real person and you act how everybody else acts on the app? Imagine if we didn't have phones. Then it would be a lot more real people. That's why our grandparents were able to get married and last for so long. That's a different subject in its own. I might do a video on that, on how I think love is genuinely cooked. But let's stay on topic, y'all. Because we have these phones in our pocket and we're able to look at Instagram and look at TikTok, people see how certain people live life and they imitate that because they think that it's cool, because they think that this will make me look cool, this will make me get the most girls, and this will make me get the most friends. Like, I look cool. And whether you believe it or not, this is true. This is real shit. People act how they think they're supposed to act, bro. And that automatically is a fake person. That automatically is a person that you honestly, I'm not gonna say don't want to be around, but honestly you don't want to be around them. If Instagram tells them to slime you out, if y'all know the definition of that, backdoor, if y'all know the definition of that, pretty much go behind your back, they gonna listen to that, bro. If Instagram tells them post big bankrolls even though they don't got it for real, and I'm not dissing nobody, I'm just keeping it real. Motherfuckers struggling to eat but posting bankrolls and Balenciaga slides. I'm not trying to beat somebody down. I'm not trying to tear somebody's name down and tear your image down. I'm just saying that your priorities are messed up and you need to fix them. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, man, most people are performing. Most people have a social media personality, and that's just what it comes down to, y'all. You probably have dealt with this so many times. You don't act like how social media tells you to act. You act how you want to act. You do what you want to do. And that mix doesn't mix most of the time. Like, it will mix for some time, but eventually it'll split. You'll stop talking to these people eventually. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. At the end of the day, it just comes down to people chasing approval. That's just what it comes down to, y'all. People pleasers. That's why they're not as real as you, bro. Because they'd rather look cool for Instagram than be themselves. They don't even know, 9 times out of 10, y'all, let me keep it real with y'all. 9 times out of 10, they don't even know who they are on the inside anymore. Because they've been living this puppet image for so long, they don't even know who they are when they look in the mirror, y'all. I kid you not, I'm not making this up, bro. This is real shit. Number 2, being real makes you stand out, bro. Being real, because so many people are living this persona and everybody's doing the exact same things at the exact same times, literally brainwashed by whatever social media pushes out, the real people stand out, bro. And some people aren't comfortable with that. Some people would rather chase the validation that they've seen work with 300,000-400,000 other people. So they like, oh, it worked for them, it's gonna work for me. Most people don't want to be themselves because they're in fear of how they will be judged, y'all. When in reality, that's the best way to live. Being real makes you stand out, y'all. I'm just keeping it real. Chasing your dreams makes you stand out. And it makes other people uncomfortable, bro. Because they don't know what you're doing and how you're doing it. You don't fake energy. You're not trying to impress people. You say what you mean. Being real makes you stand out, bro. That's just what it comes down to. What you gotta understand is authenticity. What you gotta understand is authenticity exposes others, y'all. When fake people hang around you, it makes them look in the mirror. When fake people look at your story, when fake people come in your presence, it makes them look in the mirror. Damn. It makes them see this fake image that they're living because you're living so real. Like, they're looking at you and they're like, they don't even know how to feel. It's almost like a bitter feeling. Some people will distance themselves from you because of it. Some people will be jealous of you because of it. Some people will hate on you but act like your friend because of it. They'll downplay what you're doing because of it. Because what you're doing makes them uncomfortable. And they don't like that at all. Number 4, quality over quantity, man. This is something that you're just gonna have to accept if you are a solid person. When you live a life how everybody else lives, you're gonna have a million friends. When you be yourself and you live for yourself, your circle is gonna be small. That's just what it is. Real people don't have huge circles, y'all. Millionaires and successful people, they don't hang around 10, 15 friends. They probably have 5 to 10 good friends, I'm gonna be honest. And if you're really high up at the top, you probably have 1 to 2 friends. And that's just I'm keeping it real with y'all, bro. You have a very few select friends, but your connections with these friends are deep. Like y'all are brothers, like you, or if you're a girl, y'all are sisters. Like y'all connection is deeper than anything else, deeper than blood. If you deal with this, more than likely you're a real person. If you have a small circle, but the connections you do have are deep, you're probably a real person, and you probably go through a lot of the things that I've been explaining in this video. Number 5, bro, last but not least, don't change yourself, bro. Because you're isolated, because you don't have a lot of friends, you may look at it in a bad light. You see all these other people have all these friends and they're partying and they're doing things of the world, but you're separated for a reason. Do not change yourself for no one, y'all. Do not do that. Do not change yourself to try to fit in. Do not change yourself to try to get more women, because the moment that you do that is the moment you lose that realness of your soul. The moment you lose the realness, that's the moment you become fake. That's the moment you live like everybody else, because everybody else is playing this image to do everything that I just listed. The goal isn't to find a million people who are as real as you. It's to stay real long enough to find a few who are. That's what it is, y'all. I just poured a lot of knowledge in this video. This is probably one of my best videos. After this video, you will probably never look at being isolated. You will probably never look at being alone. You will probably never look at any of these things not fitting in. You will probably won't look at none of these things the same again, in a good way. I hope y'all boys enjoyed this video, man. If I changed your mindset on why you're not fitting in, please like, please comment, please subscribe, man, because that pushes this video out to people that genuinely need to hear this. I hope y'all boys enjoyed, man. Filmed by Cam, and I'm out. Y'all stay blessed.